Hello everyone, my name is Sutton the Wolf and welcome back to Memories Dogma Code 1. It's been a little while since I played this, and I do apologize, this video is probably going to come out late because I'm recording this the day it comes out. I usually don't do that. I usually put videos out a few days after I record them, so I have like a few stock in case something happens. Well, I used up all of my buffer because I'm in London now, and I got sick because being in a new place means you're exposed to new germs and things that your immune system's not used to. And I got so sick that I was laying in bed, having a coughing fit every like 10, 15 seconds. I actually have a cough drop right now. As you can see, it tastes awful, by the way. And so I think I finally feel good enough to do this. My voice finally came back to an extent. I sounded like a little raspy, whatever you want to say. I don't even know. But it was God's awful. And so, luckily, my flatmates wanted to go out and do some, they wanted to go to the theater and things like that, and that was never really my scene. Plus, I'm feeling a lot better now. So, I think this cough drop is going to be enough to help me get through this frickin' recording session, but we're going to see. That said, it's been a little while since I played this game. Had some other things come in. But, excuse me while I just rudely wipe my eyes in front of all of you because I didn't do that before I started this episode. Why the hell not? Alright. But last time we did this, we basically went back to Sutton's house to take refuge. And apparently, Reina has, like, found something on... She's found something and she's, like, written it down so we can all see. That's all I really remember. Like, immediately from us leaving off. I know that Sodano's older sister let us take refuge in the house and stuff like that. But we'll have to see how it unfolds, because I actually don't really know where this is going. Reina takes the notebook at her feet. She must have borrowed it from Sodano's room and moves it so we can all see. Ooh, we get the cool music. One thing I like about this game, I love the soundtrack of this game. It's so, like, analytical and like really thinky feely a lot of the time, and it suits the game really well. I like that. Let me first start by explaining exactly what I worked on. It all started when the JCO approached me, asking if I was interested in further developing the e-memory technology that Makoto-sensei invented. They wanted me to see if transplanting memories was possible. I'm gonna say this right now. I apologize. My voice is still not completely back yet. So it's going to be really easy for me to do Hidoki's voice because it's like my voice is already like deep and messed up. But whenever I'm trying to do like Reina or Sodano, or like even if we see Harada again, like that's going to be difficult. So I apologize in advance. They told me that if it could be done, then it would help the medical field a great deal. I agreed with those ideals, and the other members of the JCO research team I joined seemed like they believed in them as well. Yeah, God, I've got I can't get that raspiness out of my voice. Man. In the beginning trial stages, we attempted to transplant one rat's memories into another's. I was directly involved in that experiment. Oh, that's really weird. Can you imagine having someone else's memories? Like, that seems so bizarre to me. How would that work? Like, would you remember what they remember in terms of their body and like what they felt and things like that? But how would that be possible because it's not your body, so you wouldn't be able to recognize it? I don't know. That's really interesting. I would assume you get the same emotions and feelings that they have. That's really weird. Because I guess remembering the sensation isn't having the sensation, so that's really odd. God, this cough drop tastes terrible. Yeah. We started by placing the rat whose memories were meant to be transferred into a radial maze and had it learn the route that always led to food. Oh, I love it when they do that like little experiment to have like the rats learn how to get through the maze and get to the food. I love that. Cute. That way we know if the transplant was successful, a rat that hadn't learned the exit route would still be able to reach the end of the maze without a problem. Makes sense. Don't really see how this could get fucked up so far. In the end, it was a successful experiment. The rat was perfectly healthy, too. Oh, okay, cool. I always feel bad for animals that are used as like test subjects that like end up dying or something, where it's like, oh yeah, we wanted to see how much of this substance a rat could handle before it died, or it's like, I hate experiments like that. Like, I always feel terrible. It's a really interesting thing because people tend to feel so much worse for animals than they do humans, because like humans we're so used to seeing, and humans we're so like what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know the word I'm looking for. But we're so used to hearing that tragedy befalls humans. We're so used to like humans doing terrible things and things like that. And we're so used to humans in general because we are humans that we kind of are more okay with bad things happening to humans than to like animals, for example. Like you can kill off as many people as you want, but if you kill Spot, the little Dalmatian puppy that everyone adores, then no, you're gonna have a riot with pitchforks and torches coming after you. That's what it seems like nowadays. And it's just really it's a really interesting mentality that a lot of humans subconsciously have, and I never really considered it a whole lot, but that's just kind of an interesting observation that some people make. We continued on to the next stage of the experiment. This time we tried to transplant the memories of a rat that had expressed the Paz gene. What was the PAZ gene again? Does this say? Oh, no, that just says expression. Is there a... Oh, that's a log. I can't... Well, let's see if I can go back here. Back. PAZ. What was PAZ again? Psi activation zone. Coined by the JCO to refer to the section of the creature's DNA that holds genetic information. Allow it to exhibit their hidden potential. Okay. Okay, yeah. Okay, that makes sense now. Okay, I had to remind myself of that. Sorry, guys. God, this cough drop. Yeah. This experiment was successful as well. And this time, on top of just inheriting the previous rat's memories, it also inherited the ability to express the PAZ gene. Alright. So that's a lot more progress, but... In other words, we discovered that the memory of having expressed the PAZ gene was enough to incur a change in gene expression just by transplanting those memories. Ooh, okay. Oh god. This game likes to screw with my head a bit and make me think about things that I hadn't thought about before. Of course, like, this game is fictional and stuff like that, but, like, it makes you think about, like, what if this stuff was kind of real? Like, all this sci-fi stuff, like, people thought that going to the moon was sci-fi at some point, and yet we did it, so it's like, I don't know. Unless you're one of those conspiracy theorists that thinks that it was just like, oh, it was, the president fucking with us, or NASA fucking with us, whatever you want to think. I don't hate on conspiracy theorists. I just kind of sit back and go and laugh about it a little bit, but meh, think what you want. Next, we tried implanting the memories of a rat who hadn't expressed the PAZ gene into one who has. I keep saying PAZ, I think it's just Paz. In the end, it retained its ability to express the Paz gene even while inheriting the other rat's memories. Okay. So if the original rat has the ability to express Paz and its memories transplanted to the one that doesn't, that new rat will gain the ability to express it. Furthermore, if the original rat doesn't have the ability to express Paz, but its memories transplanted to the rat does, the ability to express it is preserved even while obtaining the original rat's memories. So it's like Paz takes priority. It's like, if Paz exists, then it's present, and like, expressed. So like, even if the original creature doesn't have it, but the memories transplanted into it do, it gets that? Yeah, okay. That's really odd. So were they wanting, so I would assume then these tests would result in them wanting to put that in every human? Honestly, all this was very interesting research. But, sounds like a butt's coming in. But, Dane's expression clouds over. Any experiment where any of the rats had Paz gene expression always ended with the rats dying after 1 week. None of them seemed ill in any way either. Ah, that's not good. That's not good at all. Okay. So then why does this gene kill people? Or rats or whatever? What would cause that? I don't understand. I just realized how much bigger Sotano and Reina's eyes are compared to Kakadu. Like, holy cow. Does anime really need to be that moe? Wow. Were you able to find out why then? We tried investigating, but in the end, we weren't able to discover the cause. Because of that, we were told to halt research on this topic, and our group instead shifted to developing microchips for medical use. Okay, so they tabled it. But Kuroda kept these memories transplants experiments going in secret. Okay, so is Kuroda the bad guy here? It did seem like he was the one framing us, but we'll have to see. God, I need to trim. Jeez, this is just like, I am such a mess right now, guys. I am sorry. Jeez. Anna points to the next report. Kuroda then tried to attempt the same trials we did on rats on humans. It wasn't a safe procedure by any means, so of course issues arose. Yeah, so this is when they tried doing it on humans. It was difficult to preserve the personalities and original nature of the test subjects, so they often went on out-of-control rampages. For example, Dana pulls up another report. It's written here that this boy went on a rampage in Fukuoka City, killing 7 people. Ooh, shit. He was just 15 at the time? We're monsters. Kakadu looks unusually grim. Well, I agree with him, though. Yeah. They must have had more than one test subject, too, right? Yeah. They need at least one person to take memories out of and another to transplant them into. This report is incomplete, so I don't have the precise numbers, but there's definitely more than a few. God, this is getting more and more fucked up. Dana quietly looks down for a while before looking up the faces again. Fine. I'll keep going now. According to this report, they've moved to the next stage. Yeah. After making sure they could successfully transplant memories, they started working on maintaining a person's personality after the transplant. Excuse me. Yeah, that's kind of important. You want someone to kind of be them. Oh, God. God, I hate being sick. I fucking hate being sick. It's terrible. Ugh, sorry. But yeah, it feels like maintaining the personality would be, you know, a very important thing. You know, I'd kind of like to be myself. Why did the music stop? Did it just end, or is it, okay, we just cut off because of importance? Dana points to yet another report. Take this report, for example. I look at a picture of the person in the report and gasp in shock. He's that guy. He's the mysterious guy that kept attacking us. It's his picture in that report. Is this his name? Kakadu points to the word Sigma that's written underneath the picture. Sigma? It's probably like a term they've used, or like a code name, something like that for the project. Sigma, huh? Looking back at the other reports, all the other subjects have Greek letters like beta or lambda underneath their pictures. Okay, interesting way of labeling. They're just there for convenience to help the researchers, it should be, easily classify the test subjects. Oh, what's going on? Oh, okay. I think about him. The man they just gave the label Sigma to. He may have tried to kill us. He's a victim too. He may have been a victim of the JCO. But that doesn't excuse the fact that he hurt Kakadu and nearly killed me. Yeah, that guy's kind of still going, isn't he? Hiroku. Sutton puts her hand on top of mine. Of course, our hands don't actually touch. But even then, I can feel her anxiety. Oh no. Did Aoi just see Sotano? Is that a thing? I'm guessing that's a thing. But, there's a sound of glass shattering behind me, and we don't know what that is. And we won't know what that is until the next episode, guys. Cliffhangers, I love them so much. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section down below. I will try to get better. I will try to... I'm going to finish this goddamn cough drop. It's so fucking annoying. Disgusting. But I seem to be kind of better in terms of sickness, so I'm gonna keep going with this. Thank you guys for your patience. But regardless, that's gonna do it for me today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys next time for another episode of Memories Dogma Code 1. Oh! God, this cough drop is terrible.